Generally speaking, the seller does pay for more of the costs. There are a number of seller costs that are traditionally paid for by the seller. Of course, the buyer has their lender fees, which are not seller costs, but ultimately it's a negotiation. In fact, everything is negotiable in a transaction. Down to I've seen before, or I've not, I haven't seen personally, but I heard a story of somebody actually asking for a client's bird to be included in the sale. So anything's possible. It's all negotiable. There are standards in each different state and county, and kind of what's the tradition. So that is really case by case, and we could go into more detail on that. We won't, but it is all negotiable. But at a high level, you've got two types of closing costs. You have what are called your recurring closing costs. Those are going to be costs that you'll see again in the future, and you're basically just prepaying through escrow. So it's not really a cost in the sense of a fee, something you don't get back. It's something you're just paying up front. For example, you're going to pay for your homeowner's insurance probably for the whole year or at least 6 months through escrow. You're going to pay probably your first 2 months of HOA dues. You're going to pay some prepaid interest, so you're not making a payment for maybe 45 days after closing. You're going to pay probably your next 6 to 12 months of taxes. Those are all called recurring costs. It's just things you're paying up front. So it actually makes your closing costs look higher than they are as far as actual costs, because they're really just things that you'd need to pay down the road that you're paying up front. And then there's a bunch of actual costs, real expenses that are associated with the transaction that you're not going to pay again. Those are called non-recurring closing costs. Things like paying your loan down, or paying to get your rate lower by paying points, origination fees, service charges, etc.